Have you ever wondered what it would be like to embrace chaos, just like the Joker? Imagine a world where unpredictability reigns supreme, where the unexpected becomes the norm, and where stepping out of your comfort zone is not an exception but a rule. Sounds scary? Well, it could be, but it could also be liberating, exhilarating, and yes, as the quote goes, the only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. Now, let's take a closer look at the concept of chaos. It's not about creating disorder or promoting anarchy. No, embracing chaos is about accepting the unpredictable nature of life, about acknowledging that we can't control everything, and about learning to thrive amidst uncertainty. Picture this. You're standing at the edge of your comfort zone, staring into the unknown. It's uncharted territory, filled with risks and potential pitfalls. But it's also filled with opportunities, adventures, and growth. The only thing standing between you and this vast expanse of possibilities is your fear of the unpredictable. But what if you took a leap of faith? What if you decided to outside your comfort zone, to take risks, to be open to change? The result could be, the only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible, a driving force that pushes you to reach new heights, to overcome challenges, and to achieve things you never thought possible. And that's where the Joker mentality comes into play. The Joker, a character known for his chaotic and unpredictable nature, is a symbol of embracing chaos. He thrives in uncertainty, he revels in the unpredictable, and he's not afraid to step outside his comfort zone. His actions may not always be morally commendable, but his mindset, his ability to embrace chaos, is something we can all learn from. So, let's take a page out of the Joker's book. Let's embrace chaos, let's welcome the unpredictable, and let's become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because it's in the midst of chaos that we often find, the only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. Our most profound insights and resilience is not about being able to bounce back like nothing has happened. Resilience is your ability to change and carry on. So the first aspect of the Joker mentality is embracing chaos, a concept that may seem daunting, but can be incredibly liberating and motivational when approached with the right mindset. How do you react when faced with adversity? Do you crumble, or do you bounce back like the Joker? In the realm of comic books, the Joker is a character famed for his ability to get up after being knocked down. Despite the countless obstacles and trials he goes through, he always rises again, often with a distorted smirk painted across his face. This ability to get up after being knocked down, this knack of confronting adversity with a witticism, is one of the key aspects of the Joker mentality. Envision this. The Joker, an embodiment of disorder and unpredictability, is invariably caught up in conflicts, generally against adversaries who are physically mightier or who command more authority. Yet, he never yields. Each obstacle, each downfall is greeted with laughter, a jest, a witty remark. He doesn't let adversity shatter him. Instead, he perceives it as a stepping stone, an opportunity to recalibrate his tactics to more powerful. What if we could incorporate a similar mindset towards our own hurdles? What if, rather than letting adversity shatter us, we could see it as a prospect for personal development? Reflect on a time when you came across a hurdle. Perhaps you flunked an exam, lost a job, or faced rejection. It's simple to let these experiences pull us down, to let them characterize us. But what if, like the Joker, we could find the humor in the situation, the chance for growth? This not about trivializing our struggles, but rather accepting them and then choosing to rise above. Opting to learn from our failures rather than allowing them to demolish us. Opting to perceive each obstacle as a stepping stone towards our ultimate objectives. This ability to chuckle in the face of adversity can be a powerful force, making us believe that we can and we're halfway there. It can propel us to persist when the odds are not in our favor, to keep striving for success despite the obstacles we encounter. The Joker's knack to get up after being knocked down is not about negating the reality of our struggles. It's about choosing to ascend above them, to keep pushing ahead, to keep laughing, even when the path is bumpy. The Joker's knack of getting up after being knocked down in the face of adversity is another facet of his mentality that can make us believe that we can, and we're halfway there. Do you ever feel confined by societal norms? What if you could break free, just like the Joker? In the world of DC Comics, the Joker is a character notorious for his disregard of societal norms and conventions. He dances to the beat of his own drum, and in his madness, there is a certain kind of freedom. Now, I'm not suggesting we all become villains or embrace chaos in its entirety. However, there is something to be said about the Joker's ability to question the status quo. Societal norms, while they can provide a sense of order and predictability, can also be restrictive. They can limit our thinking, box us in, and deter us from exploring life's infinite possibilities. The Joker, in his unconventional wisdom, refuses to be confined by these invisible chains. He challenges, he provokes, he disrupts. And in doing so, he presents a different perspective, a different way of thinking. Perhaps we can take a leaf from his book, not in causing mayhem or chaos, but in daring to think outside the box. As the saying goes, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. In refusing to be just another cog in the machine, blindly following the rules and regulations set by society. In asking questions, challenging assumptions, and seeking our own truth. What if we dared to question the conventional norms? What if we refused let societal expectations dictate our decisions and our lives? What if we embraced our unique selves, our unique ideas, and our unique paths in life? Imagine the possibilities. Imagine the freedom to think, to dream, to create, the freedom to be ourselves unapologetically. Because, as it's been said before, you may have to fight a battle more than once to win it. The freedom to live life on our own terms. Wouldn't that be liberating? So, take a leaf out of the book. Not in embracing chaos or causing harm, but in questioning the norms, in daring to be different, in daring to be you. Because in the end, isn't that what life is all about? Questioning conventional norms, just like the Joker, can make us realize that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. How would your life change if you lived without fear, just like the Joker? Imagine a world where fear doesn't hold you back, where the word impossible doesn't exist in your dictionary. That's what it's like to live in the Joker's shoes. The Joker, a character known for his fearlessness, doesn't let anything or anyone intimidate him. His audacity is as compelling as it is terrifying. Now let's not forget we're not endorsing the Joker's actions, far from it. But there's a certain allure to his fearlessness, a magnetic pull that we can see in the quote, "The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today." Imagine facing life's challenges, not with a sense of fear, but with a fearless determination. How much more could we achieve? The core of fearlessness is not the absence of fear, it's the mastery of fear. It's about getting up every time we fall, about moving forward when all seems lost. The Joker, despite his chaotic nature, embodies this. He doesn't cower in the face of adversity, he thrives in it. Now, what if we adopt a similar mindset? What if we could confront our fears head-on and pursue our goals unabashedly? It's not about being reckless, but about being courageous. It's about not letting fear dictate our actions. Fear is a natural response to the unknown. It's hardwired into our brains to keep us safe. But sometimes, fear can become a roadblock, preventing us from reaching our true potential. It's in these moments that we need to channel our inner Joker, to push past the fear and step boldly into the unknown. The power of fearlessness lies in its ability to transform. It can turn a timid dreamer into a bold doer, a hesitant onlooker into a decisive leader. It's a tool we can use to unlock our true potential, to become the best version of ourselves. In the end, it's about finding that balance. It's about knowing when to listen to fear and when to challenge it. It's about harnessing the power of fearlessness to drive us forward, to help us rise every time we fall. Embracing fearlessness, just like the Joker, can be a powerful source of inspiration. Do you rely on others, or are you self-sufficient, just like the Joker? This question invites us to explore the fifth aspect of the Joker mentality: independence and self-reliance. In the narrative of the Joker's life, He is often portrayed as a solitary figure, not reliant on others for his schemes or survival. He's a master of his own destiny, a puppeteer who pulls his own strings. This independence is not born out of arrogance or disdain for others, but rather, it's a deep-seated belief in his own capabilities. Self-reliance, in the context of the Joker, is not about isolation or the rejection of others. Rather, it is about the confidence in one's abilities, the courage to make decisions independently, and the conviction to stand by them, regardless of the outcome. It is about being able to trust oneself, to know that when the chips are down, you have the resources, the knowledge, and the grit to pull through. This mindset, akin to the quote, "The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why can't achieve it," encourages us to lean into our strengths, to trust in our abilities, and to be unafraid of making decisions. It fosters a sense of self-determination, a belief that we are the architects of our own lives, that we have the power to shape our own destinies. Independence and self-reliance, however, are not innate traits, are cultivated through experience, through trials and tribulations, successes and failures. They are forged in the crucible of life's challenges, shaped and honed by the fires of they are traits that demand courage and a certain degree of stubbornness. The quote, "Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving, we get stronger and more resilient," aligns perfectly with the Joker's relentless independence and self-reliance, which are a testament to his strength of character. They are traits that challenge us to be better, to be stronger, to be more than what we are. Cultivating independence and self-reliance, just like there can be a key source of the only thing standing between you and your goal, is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. It pushes us to take control of our lives, to trust in our abilities, and to chart our own path towards success and fulfillment. After all, in the grand scheme of life, we are the jokers in our own deck of cards, the wild cards that can change the game at any moment. Do you see potential in disarray akin to the Joker? This is the question we're delving into. You see, the Joker is a master of disarray, a conductor of the unforeseen. However, what makes him distinctive is his knack for discerning potential in the midst of that disarray. Picture yourself in the eye of a tempest, gusts screaming, thunder roaring. While the majority would only perceive peril, the Joker perceives an opportunity, a prospect for something novel. This doesn't insinuate we welcome disarray into our existence or pursue danger. It's about acclimatizing, about morphing the unpredictable into something beneficial. Disarray, in the end, is merely a pattern awaiting comprehension. Within that pattern, there's an opportunity for development, for progression. Therefore, when life tosses an unexpected challenge, do we dodge or do we seize it and toss it back? The choice is yours. And ultimately, spotting potential in disarray, just like the Joker, can make us realize that success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. This perspective can lead us to believe that in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity, thus transforming hurdles into opportunities for personal and professional growth.